Yo, haha, Magnificent. YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Magnificent coming back with another quick review. Today we're going to go through the sneakers app and kind of look at some hype shoes that were released or will be releasing in the near future that I'm trying to predict whether I get the W or the L. And the first one, the Jordan AJ NT 23s. Listen, for those that don't understand, if you clicked on that shoe, you looked at the description, there was only 2,500 pairs made. And it featured like this crazy briefcase. Like the shoes come to you in a briefcase, not your standard traditional shoe box briefcase. So that right there tells me whoever won, you are one lucky son of a... Nah. So shout out to my friend that actually did win one. So that's pretty good. 2,500 pairs worldwide. That's hard to come by. And it looks like tomorrow we'll be releasing the Space Hippie 04s, the Lemon Venoms. I'm not seeing too much demand for that, but I know it'll sell out. It just won't sell out right away. That silhouette is not really favorited. And if I went after it, I probably won't, because it ends at size 10.5 for men's. And that shoe, I kind of wear size 12, 12.5, and 13, but not on there. I'm not getting it, but I know it's going to sell out. And of course, they got the Sky Force shoes, the 3/4. Yeah, that's going to sit. That's going to sit. I'm going to be honest with you. Space Hippie 01s. Now, although this is not really the wheat white, it's not really a coveted shoe per se, but I can say that it'll still sell out regardless. I think if I were to predict, if I went after the shoe, I probably likely had a good chance of hitting it. Pause. But that's definitely going to sell out. I'm just not going after it. Same thing for these Air Jordan 3s that a lot of people are going out with, the laser orange. I know this will sell out. A lot of people are kind of wanting it. It's not a shoe that I know it's produced in bulk, but I feel like it's a shoe that actually might sell out. It's just the problem is that it's not really extended, quote unquote, men's. It's extended to a certain point. It only goes to 10.5. It's not like they have bigger sizes, so it'll sell out. It's just a shoe that I'm not going to go after. Obviously, everybody and their mom for this next shoe is going after the Dunk Lows. You should be following on the screen right here. The Dunk Lows, Friday at 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's a shoe that I think a lot of people are going to go after, and a lot of people can get L's. But at the same time, I feel like this is a shoe that, like, if you didn't have a chance to get a Dunk Low this year, this is your best chance, because I think the majority of pairs that they made for this particular Dunk Low, the Sambas, I feel like there's a good number of sizes produced. So that kind of increases your chances of getting it. That shoe, I definitely recommend you guys going after. That's a shoe I'm going to try to go after. But if I predict, I'm going to say I'm going to take an L. Hopefully I'm wrong, obviously, but I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to take an L on that. And then August 22nd, you got the Jordan 12 Indigos. Now, I'm kind of on and off about this shoe, because it's like I like the 12s, but not that much. The colorway seems all right. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the more you wear it, you'll see some type of color fading on the blue portion. This shoe I think will sell, but it won't sell right away. You got to keep in mind that Saturday, 10 o'clock, there's another shoe coming out. And it's not Nike related. It's actually the Yeezy 350 Israfils. And they're releasing the same time as these Air Jordan 12s. So if anything, if any shoe that any sneakerhead is actually going after, or at least has a chance to win, it's going to be this shoe, just because everybody and their mom's going after the Yeezy 350. These shoes right here, the Israfils, they'll be going after it. So you have a good chance at winning this shoe, not just through the sneakers app, but any foot site. So just keep that in mind. You know, I know people run bots, but it's kind of hard to do two sneakers at the same time, especially when they're highly coveted. So that's kind of a plus side for manual users. And honestly, for the Yeezy 350, you won't even know what they do. Sometimes they'll say it's going to release at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Sometimes the time frame changes, or they move pairs from one site to another. And that's kind of the shoe game right now. So Yeezy, they like to surprise people, catch people off guard. So you got to be careful with that. But in terms of somebody copping the Air Jordan 12 on the sneakers app, I think that's probably the shoe of the, at least this week, that you have the best chance. I mean, the best chance at getting. Sunday obviously would be the first Kobe release. It's a series of different Kobe shoes, the Protos. It's just that Sunday, 2 o'clock, a lot of people going after this. I'm gonna try to go after it. I feel an L. Going back to the Jordan 12, yeah, I think that's going to be that's a W if I try. I think that should be a W. The Kobe 5, the Protos that are coming out Monday. Now, this is the Lakers colorway that I know a lot of people, especially Lakers fan, will be going after this. It's going to be very tough. You know, I don't know if this is limited. I think this is also available on certain foot sites. So, this is tough. They're tough. I'm going to go after these shoes. I guarantee this is going to be an L, though. I'd be surprised if I win any of these Kobe shoes. The kill shots that are coming out Tuesday, August 25th. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just skip to the next one. Now, the SB Dunks that are coming out. These, what is it? The Medicom toys or whatever. It has fur, if I'm not mistaken, on the shoe itself. It's going to be very, 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 very tough because this is a Nike SB Dunk. So I expect a hard L on this. But at the same time, I don't think that this is going to be a first come, first serve. I think Nike will eventually switch some of these SB Dunks that are coming out. Look out for the Chicago Low SB Dunk Low. You should be seeing it right here. This is going to be coming out soon, and it could be a shock drop. So I'm just putting it out there. But anyway, these SB Dunk Lows that are coming out Tuesday that you're looking at, I feel like they're going to change this to a draw. I don't know if there's a lot of pairs available, but I think that they'll eventually change that to a draw. But I could be wrong. But in terms of my prediction of getting it, that's an L. Just scrolling by, looking at the rest of them. Obviously, I'm going to skip by the day breaks. No offense, day breaks, just that, well, your day breaks. But going to August 27th, you got the Fire Red 3s, or they call them the Denims. And this is the shoe that actually released overseas. So a lot of people already actually have these pairs already because they got their pairs manually overseas. I think that if I go after, I have a good chance at winning this shoe. It may not be through sneakers, but through a foot site. I think I have a good chance. And then as we kind of ended off looking at the rest of the whole month, outside of the Kobe's that's releasing next Saturday, which will be a highly coveted shoe, and I think the Yeezy 700 V3 Azareth shoe is supposed to pop up. So again, it's going to be Yeezy versus Jordan Day. It's going to be all, actually, this is not Jordan, this is Nike. So I'm going to say Yeezy versus Nike round 1 happens this weekend, and Yeezy versus Nike round 2 happens next weekend. Because these Kobe's, these girls, EYBLs, it's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. Anything Kobe right now is going to go, it's going to fly off like there's no tomorrow. And in addition to that, you got to think about it. Nike and Adidas are going to be making mad money. And as we close it out, these ISPA drifter splits, just not saying don't waste your time. I'm just saying, like, you know, the Air Max, I think, actually has a little bit of demand. That's coming out, I think, Saturday. That would be August 29th. But after that, that's about it. So that's kind of my summary looking at the whole sneakers app up until September 1st. Kind of summarizing what to expect. But outside of all these shoes, I think the best chance I had, at least in the sneakers app, in terms of a win out of all those shoes, definitely the Air Jordan 12. But I could be wrong. We should see what happens. Saturday will be the day. It's going to be crazy. Your boy Magnificent. My predictions are over. Good luck to you guys going after all these shoes on the sneakers app and even adidas.com as well as Yeezy Supply. It's supposed to be a crazy week. I hope you guys win. You guys stay blessed.